Oh, I am so glad to be here with you today. I was afraid those Senate speeches were just going to go on and on forever. Now, I know they call me Silent Hattie Caraway because I don't make all those long-winded speeches that my male colleagues are known for, but I tend to agree with Mr. Mark Twain that at times it's better to remain silent and appear a fool than to speak up and remove all doubt. Well, I have just gotten excited and forgot my manners. Please let me introduce myself. My name is Hattie Wyatt Caraway, Senator Hattie Caraway. I'm the first woman that was elected to the United States Senate, and I'm from right here in the great state of Arkansas. I served from the years 1932 through 1945, the big events of the 20th century, the Great Depression and World War II. But you know, not everything that we did was a big war or economic crisis. Well, I remember the letters that I got from young people back home in Arkansas, trying so hard to get an education back when there wasn't enough money for food, much less schooling. But I'm so proud that I was able to work with them, to find them jobs or work study or the few scholarships that were available. But I knew with all the hundreds of letters that I received that there were more young people out there trying so hard to get an education. And well, I'm a former school teacher. You know I'm going to do anything I can to help young people go to school. But I knew it was what our state needed, what our country needed. And so I went to bat during those years of the Great Depression and all those alphabet agencies you've heard of, the PWA and the WPA and, well, any alphabetical terms that you can come up with to bring federal money for buildings, for schools here on Arkansas college campuses. You see, back then our state legislature, it didn't appropriate 1 penny for buildings on Arkansas college campuses. But I worked with agencies like that Reconstruction Finance Company, and well, the college up in Jonesboro had but one main building and a cow barn. I brought them 9 buildings. Some of them are still in use today. UCA in Conway, they had 5 buildings, and I'm proud to say I brought them 10 more, tripled the size of that campus. Well, Arkansas Tech in Russellville, the mighty University of Arkansas at Fayetteville, go Hogs. When you think about the thousands of students that have gone through those buildings, and they've gone on to become teachers, to become nurses, to help our state, well, I hope it won't be immodest to say I'm rather proud of that. I had another passion during those days too, and that was to support our military and our veterans when they came back from fighting our wars. I wanted them to have something to come back to, and I was able to introduce legislation that allowed them to go to college. And I talked to so many people who say their grandparents or their father or their son or their daughter was able to go to college on a little piece of legislation called the GI Bill. And I'm proud to say that I was one of the sponsors to introduce that piece of legislation to the Senate. Well, normally I don't tote blow my own horn like I'm doing now, but so many people in Arkansas don't know my story. Now, I was 54 years old before I even set foot in the United States Senate, the first woman to do so. Well, back then, 54 was 54. It's not like today where 54 is the new 44. I'm proud to say that I had no training and no background for that, but I learned and I worked and I studied and I listened to people. Then I thought about what I could do to help them. And so I'm hoping that my story might be inspiring to people not only my age, but certainly to our young people today. There's so much good that they can be out there doing and such a rewarding life ahead. And so I'd like to share my story, the story of Hattie Caraway of Arkansas, the first woman elected to the United States Senate.